Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Today is another episode of your Seattle Kraken franchise mode, as today is episode 12. As in the last episode, you know what? I think the best way to describe last episode was showing you guys a couple clips of what happened, baby. Play huge, buddy. Shut down Wilson. Ooh, oh my god, how did that not go in the back of the net? Oh my fuck. Henrique missed by a mile. We got to get a defensive change out there. Defensive change. Let's go. Atkinson, keep it in there long enough. Oh, one timer. Oh my god. Johnny fucking Gaudreau. He's mad. He's a mad lad. Holy fuck. Likely the best bet. Shillington. I know you can skate up that puck. Oh yeah. Look at you. Look at you. Beautiful man. Strom. Rebound. Oh my god. Again. Johnny Hockey's fucking mental, bro. But the Seattle Kraken are officially your 2021 Stanley Cup champions, baby. Let's fucking go. Let's go. Oh my god. This was the quickest Stanley Cup I've ever won. I mean, I've won it in the first year, but never with an expansion team this quick. And, oh, the Conn Smythe is going to Ryan Strome. I thought it would go to Johnny Gaudreau, but Ryan Strome was a huge contributor, no doubt about it. Ryan Strome pulls away with the Conn Smythe being the MVP. I mean, there's a lot of guys that could have won that MVP. Gaudreau, Thatcher Demko, everyone. But there is the holy grail, the Stanley Cup. Oh, baby. Let's go, boys. Yes! Oh man, I have some future plans to make this team the best dynasty we have ever had. And look at the dead fans there in Washington seeing their team lose again, as Colton Parayko, the temporary captain who might just become the official captain of the Seattle Kraken. We are Stanley Cup champions, baby. Let's go. Woo! Oh, yes. So yeah, we won the Stanley goddamn Cup, man. And we brought it home to Seattle. Johnny Hockey, as you guys seen in those last couple clips, was an absolute lifesaver for the Seattle Kraken. Multiple game-winning goals. And now, not just that, we have the man signed all the way up until 28, 29. It's absolutely amazing. And not just that, we have him on a no-trade clause. So if he does dip down later on in his career, we could just give him, we can just trade him away. But this team is looking absolutely insane this upcoming season, and I'll tell you why. Denis Gurianov, still $3.6 million for another year after this one, and not just that, Denis Gurianov had a massive season this year. Put up 42 goals, was an absolute stud on the second line. Not just that, he produced big time once it hit the playoffs. Gurianov was a madman, and he finally brought home his Stanley Cup. He didn't do it in Dallas, but he did it here in Seattle, and I'm really, really happy. Boblev and Voinov. Voinov, his first year in the NHL, and he brought home the Stanley Cup in his first year. Not very many players can say that they brought home a Stanley Cup in their first ever season in the NHL. So that is pretty damn amazing. Let's get to, and also the Burnaby Aces won a cup as well, so that's just absolutely, man, this team is just all up and down. Absolutely stacked. So let's take a look at the awards, because we didn't do that in the last episode. The Kraken are your Stanley Cup champions. That's what I'm talking about. Kraken versus the Washington Capitals. Seguin, your Art Ross winner. He also won the Hart. John Carlson won the James Norris. Seguin wins the Lady Byng. Voinov won the Calder as well. What a goddamn stud. Ryan Strome with the Conn Smythe. Ben Bishop with the Vezina. Frederick Anderson with the William Jennings. Chris the Tang for the Bill Masterson. Nugent Hopkins. Almost looks like Ryan Nugent Hopkins for some reason. That's weird. For Jack Adams. Frank J. Selke. Jonathan Taves. Somehow he won it. Ted Lindsay. Tyler Seguin. And he also won the Maurice Rocker Richard, as he just brought in all the awards practically. So let's get to the draft. That's going to be the biggest focus, as we really don't got very much picks. I think we got like 2 seconds, a couple thirds, and that's really it. The New York Rangers won the lottery again, so I mean, we don't really have to worry about them be retired players. Let's see who retired here in year number 2. Somehow we're only in year 2. We definitely got to get grinding. So Marlowe, Spencer, Kessler, Seabrook, Stafford, Hainsey, Daly. Not very many big free retirees. Not like we're really deep into the franchise mode anyways. And McElhenney there as well for the Seattle Kraken. So let's get down to business, baby. All right? Getting down to the business of free agent of draft day. I don't think we need to really worry about anything is my biggest thing. We're going to keep the captain as Parayko, but honestly for free agency day and stuff like that, I don't think we need to worry about the offensive core. And I think I'm going to keep it the exact same way. I love how Cam Atkinson played last year. I love the line between Atkinson, Strome, and Gaudreau. I think I want to continue with that with Gurianov, Bubalev, and Voinov. Now, Sanford's going to be a big problem. He's going to want to play up higher up in the lineup, especially with that. So we might have to worry about that. But I'm not going to worry about it too much. I think we're just going to go with the way that we're going with. Roslovic and Donato, we're going to have to worry about these guys. These guys do want to play higher up in the lineup that are not very happy here. Maybe a trade to go pick up some picks with Roslovic and Donato and just kind of fill in the depth with some different players. Defensively, we need a right-handed person to build this team up. Goaltending-wise, we're just going to go with another year of Thatcher, Demko, and Saros again. I think that'll just be the best idea for the team. We don't have a future goalie right now, and thank goodness the scouting system has kind of fixed itself. I don't know if it's going to be fixed itself for this draft, because we updated it halfway through last year, I think. I can't exactly remember. But yeah, we do got it mostly fixed up, so sweet. Now the big problem is we don't have any high picks in this year's draft. We're going to be mainly drafting depth players, so hopefully we could get lucky. Maybe this when a Growski player we can pick up wouldn't be a bad idea. Two-way defenseman, almost B's across the board. 4 years ETA, so he's a bit away, but he's an offensive guy, passing ability. But yeah, we're not going to be able to find too many prospects, I think, in this year's draft. Next year's draft, I'm pretty sure we're definitely going to be finding more prospects. But let's jump into wait a second. Okay, so you got to remember we're still a young team, and that offensive defenseman, man. Winnipeg. What you're a buyer. A buyer. We just won the cup. They want defensemen. That is the biggest thing they want. Shea, man. But I've been loving Brady Shea. He has just been an absolute stud on the Seattle Kraken. Stud defensively. We don't want to trade him away because of the fact that he's still on a nice deal. If we were to try to package up Engvall, I don't think we would be able to. I don't think it would just be even for just us to give him those guys and then just kind of leave them. It just would not be realistic. We don't have the assets enough to be able to trade for that second overall. But if we can maybe find another person, so 18th overall, where is that kind of lined up right now with 18th overall? Right now, 18th overall. Yeah, I mean, we might as well just go with what we have. Just pick with the picks that we have. Just kind of go with the flow will be the main idea. We'll go up here. Lang wouldn't have been ready for us anyways. He still would have had to develop a Brad Lambert, Shane Wright, the two big prospects there. Savoy, it was a very deep draft. Elite players all the way up until the top 8. And then it kind of dropped off there. So, I mean, probably a good thing we didn't make a trade because, I mean, we wouldn't have gotten anybody. Yeah. I'm glad we waited. Anybody that's like a lot of top 6, top 9s, no elite steals yet. Oh, there we go. Powell picks for Penguins there. Oh, and Wendell Gorowski got picked up. 62 overall, low elite. Got picked up there by the New Jersey Devils. So our one player that we were looking at got picked up, but you know what? I'm not too worried about that. Swanson. Hang on. We're going to go back to, oh my God, game. Swanson, you're a gem? Luke Swanson, 18 goals, 30 assists, puck skills A-. I will pick Luke Swanson, centerman. Hopefully he'll be a good piece for the future of this team. Low top 6. Okay, I mean, that's not too bad. It's a prospect. You got to remember the prospects for the future. You never know. Maybe it could jump up to a medium top 6. I've seen it before. Oh, we might have passed up on that low elite guy. Oh no, we already did with Winogrowski. So we'll just practically pick random from here on out. I think we could definitely use a future goalie, George Foster. Come on, man. Our drafting luck here in Seattle has definitely not been the greatest thing. I mean, we've been pretty good with the team that we've already had. Pass well enough. Oh, we have another pick. Shit, I didn't even know that. All right. Low elite. Nicholas King. We'll try to get a nice defenseman. We definitely do need some future depth defensemen for this team. But this draft is just not at all very good for us. I think we're just going to have to really wait until next year. I think the main goal with this Seattle Kraken team as well, with us improving and pushing for the cup, we also got to play patient with this team, and we got to draft really goddamn well. That's got to be our main focus, is drafting really, really well while trying to keep up those Stanley Cup victories. Like next year, we're not going to do too much to build up the roster to push for a Stanley Cup unless it's in free agency or it's a really nice cheap deal like what was Gaudreau and Lindholm, where they were just really cheap deals, really nice players who are going to help the team for the future, right? So let's jump into re-sign stains. We really didn't get anyone too special. We missed out on Winogrowski, so no prospects really coming here that are new. No players that we really have to sign, and we got $20 million in cap space that we got to spend on whatever. So, I forgot that we were going to trade Roslovic, but I'm kind of glad we didn't, because it would have been really bad. Roslovic. You were a great player, but you are down, so we'll just give you a qualifying offer right now. And then same with you, Donato, since you guys are going down, we'll just give you guys qualifying offers. Mangiapane, I want you back on the team. You were an absolute stud in the playoffs. Hunt, we'll give you a deal as well. Engvall, you have some really good trade value, so we'll sign you back. And then we'll trade you away most likely for some picks. Boo Bennett. Nivs, actually, no, he doesn't want to sign with the team. Sabrin, Gentile, and Johansson. We're still waiting on these guys. They were really nice prospects that we picked up in those two guys. I mean, they're practically our only two future players, our two only good second-round picks that we've gotten lucky on. Everything else has just been kind of meh for picks out of the late. Lawrence, yeah, as you guys can see, we really don't got a future prospect pipeline here in Seattle, but that's because we've only been here for like 2 years now. So Troy Stecher as well. I love the way that you played in the playoffs, so I think getting you back on a nice deal won't be a bad idea. 2 years at 2.4. Single Thyler as well, you played great playing alongside of him, so we'll sign you to a $1.45 million deal. Shillington, I don't know what we're going to do with him. We are going to be looking to add a defenseman into the core. That is going to be the plan. We want to add a big defenseman. I mean, we do got Lars Gunnarsson developing, but we don't really... Oh, Timmy, fuck. One-way deal caught me. We really don't got a big shutdown. I mean, we don't really have an offensive defenseman is what I'm trying to say. We don't really have that future offensive defenseman that's really going to take the team by a charge. We got a couple big guys that are looking pretty good. I mean, our defensive core for the future is looking great, man. We got actually some really good prospects, especially this Ragnarsson guy. He's developing fairly well from last year's draft. So hopefully we can get some more lucky players like that later on in the years. Goalies, yeah, Demko Stars, like we said, we're going to keep the both of them until we see a trade that fits what we're trying to do. So we'll continue on the simulation. So the plan with this video is we're just going to get all the way up to the start of the regular season, because we definitely did kind of burn through. And honestly, we don't really need to do anything. We're practically keeping the team the way that it is and picking up a big top 2 defenseman to add into this team's lineup. That is the biggest goal right now, is to add that big piece into the team. And then we'll kind of figure out next year what we'll do with salary cap. And maybe trading away Brady Shea or a Hampus Lindholm or whatever, right? That will be the goal with that. So right now, I want to get to free agency. I think that's my biggest goal right now. We got everyone that we practically wanted to get back on the team. Nothing really that we have lost. Roslovic is signed back in the team. Same with Donato. So we can just get rid of those guys later on and trade them away for some picks and shit like that. So free agency day. Let's see what is in free agency. And Morgan O'Reilly. And yes, that's the guy I wanted. Okay, boys. All right. So John Klingberg, the guy that I was actually really looking forward to dropping into free agency. Reason why, he's played with Dennis Gurianov before in Dallas. Would just be a massive guy to pick up for the Seattle Kraken. Morgan Riley, we already got left-handed guys. We got Gunnarsson developing. We got Lindholm. We got Brady Shea. We don't need another Morgan Riley. We could use somebody like a John Klingberg. So the St. Louis Blues are going after him. We're going to be giving him a 4-year contract. That's kind of the plan I want to go for, which is really nice. It's a short-term contract, and I mean, we definitely don't need to sign him to too big of a contract, and it is a no-trade clause for John Klingberg. That's what he wanted to sign, and I'm going to go straight up and sign that for John Klingberg. That will be a perfect addition to our team's defense core and will really help our team out for the future of this squad. There's really nobody for future defensemen that I really would like to pick up right now. McLeod, I would not mind picking you up for a future guy. There's Jake DeBrusk. Hey, buddy, how's it going there? How you doing in Winnipeg? Actually, he did fairly well there in Winnipeg this year. Not as well as he did in Seattle, but still solid. Otherwise, John Klingberg, we got him back on the team. Or, I mean, not back on the team. Hopefully, we'll be able to sign him onto the team. That would be very nice. I think we'll wait until we get John Klingberg to make some moves. So, yeah, next year we're going to go with Gaudreau, Strome, Atkinson, maybe even Gurianov up on the first line, most likely. And then Atkinson, Voynov, Bublev, Sanford, Cirelli, Virtanen. We got a bunch of depth guys with Braden Hunt, or Dryden Hunt. He's looking ready. You got, oh my God, I hate how it does that. You got Roslovic, you got Donato, you got Mangiapane, you got Engvall, you got Boo Bennett. You got a ton of depth guys right now for this team that are looking really good. Now, the problem is we might have to deal away. I feel like Roslovic and Donato are the two guys that we are most likely going to have to deal away this upcoming season and then pick up some maybe depth guys for the team. So, John Klingberg, please sign. Ooh, hang on. Okay. So 2 seconds for next year. We trade away 2/3. We pick up Isaac Ratcliffe, medium top 6 power forward at 23 years of age. Could be very physical. I don't know if he's really going to jump up and be that guy, though. I'd rather just trade Engvall away for just a couple picks if we were to trade him away. So McLeod signs. Perfect. Tim Heed. What? I'll take that. 2 seconds for next year. Hell yeah, I'll take that without a doubt. And John Klingberg is a Seattle Kraken. We have just made a tank of a team. Wow. Holy shit. You want to talk about a fucking team, boys? This is a team right here. Let me just sign the scouts, man. Before I forget, because I know if I don't do this now, I'm going to let it slip my mind, and then I'm going to be like, oh, shit, I forgot to sign the scouts. But John Klingberg is an official Seattle Kraken. That is just straight up amazing, boys. That's amazing. I am so happy that we were just able to get the man on the team. So now we have a defensive core of Hampus Lindholm, John Klingberg, our captain Colton Parayko, and Brady fucking Shea. That is one of the best defense cores I think you're going to ever see in the history of the NHL. We have a very solid defense core. I am super excited to see what the future of this team will be looking like now. So let's make a couple more deals. All right, so we're not done the offseason just yet. I still have a couple more plans. Excuse me, Jesus Christ, I cannot stop burping. I really want to focus on the future of this team, right? That's the main focus, is keeping this team together and focusing on the future. So what do we need? We need veteran leadership. I think especially going into a back-to-back, we need veteran leadership, and we need to make some deals to improve upon that veteran leadership. So Donato and Roslovic, I'm sorry, boys. You guys do want to go and play on a new team, which I'm fine with. I understand. You're gonna get more ice time by going to Boston. We're gonna get a couple good picks, which will bolster up our picks for next year. Now we have a first, a bunch of seconds, a bunch of thirds, which will help us because we need to improve upon those prospects. That's the biggest thing I want to keep continuing with this team is drafting. Drafting with the Seattle Kraken is a huge thing. We really didn't focus on it too much because of the fact that this game is absolute garbage right off the get-go. And we definitely could have gotten better players. I think Blake Coleman might fit this team perfectly. This is a guy that's been in the Stanley Cup final before with the Tampa Bay Lightning. I'm signing Blake Coleman for a year. I want Blake Coleman on the Seattle Kraken. So $2 million for 1 year, Blake Coleman. Dustin Brown. Grinder, though, that's a problem, but he does fit on the team. He might. I don't want to risk it, though, because he is a grinder. So we'll take a look at some other people. Brock McGinn, Noel Charlie, Adam Lowry, Boone Jenner, Michael Grabner was on the team. He did great in the AHL, but he's definitely not that great of a defensive player. Bozak can play center. Another PK guy, but didn't we just sign a centerman in Blake? Oh, he could play left wing, no? So yeah, let's sign Tyler Bozak. He's won a couple cups before. We really want to bring in that leadership so we could bring in some more cups to this team, right? That's the biggest thing. Roussel for some physical. Actually, we could just bring in Dustin Brown, and then if it doesn't work out, we could just go some other route, right? We could just scratch them, go some other route. So Coleman, Brown, and what's his face? Bozak. Hopefully they come into the team. That will massively improve our team going into the next season. So that's really something I want to improve upon right now. No, I do not want to trade away Mangiapane right now. Even though it might bring in some picks. But we do want to keep Mangiapane. I want to make the depth as lethal as I can possibly make it going into next year. Juuse Saros, we do not want to trade Juuse Saros. We're going to go with that tandem again. It worked for us last year. We're going to go with it again and trust that tandem. No, we don't want to trade more of our depth picks. Engvall, no. Actually, you know what? I wouldn't. If another Engvall trade pops up, I'll take it. Not Mangiapane. We're Engvall. Whoa. Hey, I like that. Okay, so we're doing a swap for thirds, and we get Kyle Koronovich, a 20-year-old, 71 overall playmaker. I would take that. I will take that. That's another developing prospect for the Seattle Kraken. It gives us another future guy. I mean, we swap for picks. I don't mind that. If we get another fucking... Oh, my God. Fuck off with the Mangiapane, guys. We're not trading away Saros. We're not trading away Mangiapane. We'll get rid of Saros or whoever we get rid of will be... most likely we'll keep Thatcher Demko, but we'll have to see how they do in the regular season. That will be the biggest thing this year. Thatcher Demko might be a great playoff performer, but once it comes to the regular season, who knows, right? Thatcher Demko was decent, but he definitely was not the greatest, which I do want to do my own auto-rotate goalies. I'm going to manage the goalies myself so I can get an even enough games between Saros and Thatcher Demko. So in the next video, it is definitely going to be a very, very long sim between next season just because of the fact that I want to take control of this team and really, really see if we could get as much out of Saros and Demko. Now, I'm going to leave this up to you guys in the comment section below. What should we do for the captaincy? Because we were talking about temporary. I think we keep Parayko as the captain. But now, do we keep Shea as the assistant or Atkinson? Or do we give it to Johnny Gaudreau or Ryan Strome? Or do we give it to Brock? Or do we give it to Voinov? I'd like to hear you guys' comment section in below on that, on the captaincy and stuff like that. But this is your 2022-23 Seattle Kraken, and my lord, Strowman, 89 overall. Wow. Oh, wow, this team is fucking deep, dude. Wow, man. Even McLeod's ready to play some hockey this year. Klingberg, Lindholm, Parayko, Shea, Stetcher, and Shillington. All I gotta say for this team is wow. Wow. Thatcher Demko. I want to see how much Gunnarsson jumped up as well, because that might be a question. Gunnarsson, a 79 overall. Now, we're not going to play Lars Gunnarsson. I feel another year down in Europe will really, really do him good down there in the SHL. It's a really good league, so keeping him developing in that league will help him. Magnus Ruggersson, he's developing very nicely. So the prospects are coming. We got Gentile, you got Johansson. We got a lot of prospects developing right now, and especially with what we're looking like with next year's draft and how many draft picks we're having for that draft as well, we're looking like a very progressive team, and I'm really, really happy about that. So the lineups, yeah, this is, I am really fucking excited for what's going to happen this next season. I think we keep Cam Atkinson. We'll just give Gurionov some more ice time on the power play and stuff like that. Jake Virtanen, I want to go with that. Coleman instead of Hunt. I want Mangiapane. Oh, yeah, it's Dustin Brown that will probably take that line down, which is fine because we could put Tyler Bozak there. So, yeah, this is the lineup that we're probably most likely going to go with next year. That's most likely what we're going to do. Gaudreau, Strome, Atkinson, Gurionov. And then if it doesn't work, we could change things up, right? I mean, there's... Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Oh, my God, dude. What the fuck, man? I mean, if I want to hear your guys' comment section below on what we should do for the defensive pair. Should we just go +5 with Klingberg and Parayko? What should we do there? But I'm going to leave it here, guys, for you. We got a lot of big questions what we're going to be doing in the next episode. Should we give Ryan Strome straight up a contract extension now? He wants $9.5 million. Gurionov's going to want 8 point. Oh, man. We're going to have, oh, my, Brock, man. Fuck, man. We're going to have a lot of stuff to deal with in the next episode, but I think I'm going to end things here, guys. Make sure to like and subscribe. Comment absolutely anything and everything, because, I mean, we're going to need a lot of help going into next episode, as we got a lot of stuff to do with lineups, with contracts, with just about everything with the Seattle Kraken, as we are going to be trying to go back to back. Let's do this, baby. But for right now, guys, I'm going to end the video here. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys all in the next video. Adios, amigos.